Cool. Good evening. This is the final whistle show. We got myself, Marlon Bashman, Brezzy, and Guna King. How you lot doing? How's your weekend?
Yeah, not bad. Just working.
Guna King, how's yours?
Yeah, not too bad. Just can't complain. Yeah, just been at my girlfriend's mum's house. Yeah,
Cool.
Just spending time with her for the bank holiday.
Cool. Mine was good. Tottenham won, so I had a smile on my face. So I can't really complain.
Oh, I thought you meant Arsenal then. Sorry.
Arsenal as well. You pulled. I'm not gonna lie. Even that result, I don't know how you pulled it off, but you play very good, so I can't knock you. So yes, the Premier League show, aka the final also show. So we're gonna go through the fixtures and just have a quick 25 to 30-minute talk about them. So Brezzy, what was the first fixture that we went through? And if we remember our score predictions and who we said was going to win, because Deji's been busy today and he wrote down the information and gone missing. But hey, let's go.
So first game, Southampton against Leicester.
Cool. Southampton versus Leicester.
Finished 1-1.
Finished 1-1. I swear I said Southampton would win, but yeah, good result.
I'm pretty certain I had Leicester down for 2-1.
What was your one, Gunicky?
I think it was Leicester 2-1 or 2-0. I definitely had Leicester winning that game. Southampton had done well to get a point there.
I think I definitely went Southampton because I was just being a bit biased and I wanted to catch them up for a little slim hopes. But yeah, did you not watch the game? How did you not think it went?
I didn't
Did you watch it, Gunicky? Or?
I caught highlights. Yeah, I didn't watch the game because I think we were on the stream, maybe.
That's true. Yes, we was. Yeah, we was.
Yeah, we were on the stream at the time it was happening. Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right. What was the next fixture?
So next one was Palace against City at Palace.
Cool. Yeah, I'm sure I said City to smash them. I'm sure they did. I watched that game. City just on another level. Palace, as we all said, were on holiday. So yeah. What was do you not remember your fixture? What your score predictions?
I think I went for 4-1 City.
4-1. Guna King?
I think I went for 2-1. I said Palace would score at the least. Yeah, I remember that much. But yeah, I definitely would have had City to win, I would have thought. Yeah, so.
I must admit, no matter how much I hate to say it, City's got two first teams, if you know what I mean. They dropped so many players and they still had a strong team out. So no matter what team they put out, they're just going to be on another level to any other team.
I saw something that said that their back four for the change was 250 million combined.
250 mil?
Yeah.
And this is why I hate them. It's literally why I hate them. They've polluted football.
And this is why I question Pep because I think he's good. But if we're checking it out, he's always had the top class players because he's always been at a club that can spend money. Other than a Barca team that already had a core group of young people that came through, they're in a good position as it is. But he's gone to Bayern, won everything. He's had money. He's come here.
Didn't win the Champions League.
He didn't. See, that's the only thing.
That's what you're judged on at Bayern, if you ask me.
I don't even want him to win it with Man City, to be honest. Because this shows that money brings success, even though it does. But yeah, cool. What was the next fixture?
It was Brighton against Leeds.
If I remember correctly, I said Brighton would win. What was the score? I actually can't remember.
Brighton 2-0.
Yeah, I said that.
Have you seen Welbeck's goal?
Yeah, smashing. Oh my days.
Man woke up and chose violation. He woke up and chose violation. That goal, man. Saucy.
It was a turn, though.
It was a turn. He just threw me. He threw me. I was like, we did.
But to shoot with his left peg as well, you know.
Is he not violation? He's right-footed. Yeah?
No, he's right-footed. He's right-footed, man.
I think the thing is with Welbeck is just his injuries killed him. There's something there in him, but it's just his injuries. But yeah, that would surprise me, Brighton. Potentially, their manager might be coming to Spurs, so I don't know about that. We're after anyone right now. Our levels have dropped, man. Yeah, but I'm sure I went Brighton. Do you remember who you went for, Guna King, as well?
I've got a feeling I went with Leeds.
I think you did, you know. think he did. And Brezzy, you went with who?
Leeds.
Leeds as well. Okay. I'm sure I said Brighton. I don't even know. Maybe I said Leeds.
No, you did. I remember you saying Brighton, I think. Yeah.
Okay. All right. What was the next fixture up?
Chelsea against Fulham.
Cool. Who wants to go first? Who remembers their prediction on that one?
I think I went like with a quite a big scoreline. I think I went with like something like 4-1 or 4-0.
4-0.
But it ended up 3-0. Yeah.
Check it. Do you remember Akuna King?
I think I did actually go with 2-0. I might be wrong though. Yeah, I need to double check. Yeah.
All right, let's forget the scores. Let's just go with who we've said prediction wise, because I think we all went Chelsea though, if we're all correct.
Yeah, I mean, boy, what can I say about Chelsea? You know, like
another good team.
Tuchel's, yeah, Tuchel. I think I've always said he's an underrated manager, and he's starting to get more out of some of these players. Werner, I was happy with him to get the assist. I don't like Chelsea. I just like that. I like Werner. I like him as a player, and I think people have written him off too early.
No, definitely.
Chelsea fans don't remember that Drogba couldn't hit a barn door in his first year in the Premier League.
No, you're right. You know,
literally, you know, like
he was struggling. You're right.
Yeah,
it's funny you say that, King, because actually I've got two Chelsea fans at work, and I was talking to them about Werner, and I was saying to them, in the summer, would you sell him? And they were all both like, yeah, we would get rid of him 100%.
It's because he's being. Let's be honest, he's not clinical.
At Leipzig, he definitely was.
Look at Pepe.
Yeah,
true. You can't.
The thing about this league, what people don't realize is, like, you know, it gets said a lot, but when you're actually on the pitch, like, the amount of time and space that you get on the ball compared to other leagues is nowhere near the same. Nowhere near the same. It's so much more physical, and yeah, I think I think he's going to come good. And yeah, it was good to see him get that. That was a good assist as well for Havertz's goal.
Oh yeah.
And
Havertz's finishes were good.
Yeah,
I like Havertz.
And I think yeah, next season is going to be that's going to be the one for him. I think where he'll take off. Chelsea
are going to be definitely a threat next year.
Oh, they're going to be a problem, man.
Yeah, it just shows again they threw money at it, but remember they didn't spend for like 2 transfer windows, so they saved the money up there and they went in. They got a good squad and the defense is good as well. So cool. What was the next one?
Next game was Everton against Villa. It finished 2-1 Villa.
Yeah, I think I went for Everton. You know, I'm surprised Villa pulled it off. I think most of us did without Grealish. We weren't expecting Grealish to play, and they still pulled off that result. Do you remember?
Yeah, I went for Everton as well.
I think.
Yeah.
I think the thing is with Everton is they started off the season so well, and they had key injuries, but still, I don't know. Everton remind me of Spurs when we went through a stage of this buying decent players and this being inconsistent. Even though we're inconsistent again now, but they remind me of Spurs. So when people try to compare them as a big club, I understand they're not. And that's the same thing I say to Spurs fans. Spurs are not a big club. we're playing with the big boys. We've got a big stadium. We've got a decent training facilities, but we ain't spending on a level like these big boys. So when they get carried away with some of their molded, we should be in this position, that position. Like, nah, be realistic. But
yeah. I don't know if you saw Match of the Day. They put up a graph of the spending since 2013 because it was about the Glazers, basically, about the protests.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Yeah,
I think since 2013, your net spend has been 147 million. It's like that's. United's was up there. It's like 750, just under.
United is second to. Was it Man City?
Barca.
And they're above. Oh, Barca. Yeah.
It was. No, I think it could have been City, or
I think
it might have been City actually. Yeah.
I think PSG were under Man U, so that they were basically saying these fans are having a protest, but their chairman spends money, which is true. So
Mm.
I don't know.
Like Arsenal.
Huh?
Yeah, but it's
Like
more
Arsenal.
about how they bought the club, like leveraging the debt against the club, and then like trying to change their values. That's what they're kind of protesting. Yeah.
Hmm.
No,
So
what's the next one?
Next one is the Newcastle against Arsenal.
Cool.
That finished
know.
2-0. Arsenal.
Who wants to go first? I know I definitely said Newcastle would get a draw or win. I think I said Newcastle. I said 3-1 to Newcastle. Yeah. I remember.
I think I had them to score, but I said 2-1. So I'm happy we got a clean sheet, to be honest. These things are somewhat hard to come by for us this season. But yeah.
So I've got a question for you, King. Would you on Thursday? Would you play Leno? Or would you play Ryan after that performance on Sunday?
I wouldn't really say he was tested enough, Ryan, to say, look, that's my keeper with confidence. But I always revert to his debut, which I don't think was spoken about enough. His debut against Aston Villa, where we lost 1-0 and he made like 6 or 7 saves, and they were, some of them were pretty good. They also put the player cam on him as well, and he was really organising that defence. And because he spent some time in Spain, Suarez was playing. He was speaking to him in Spanish, so that the opposition players didn't know what was happening. Basically, yeah, he was. He's a good player, Ryan. I hope that we sign him permanently. Because he's a good backup option.
So the next game was going to be United against Liverpool, but obviously that never happened.
United fans didn't want to see City win the league at their expense. That's what some people are saying. I'm not talking about myself. Right.
I also think with Man U and Liverpool, I just think it was just going to be a game where Man U might have done quite a big job on them, though, to be honest. So you don't think so? Liverpool are too inconsistent.
I don't know. I think Liverpool raise it for these games, the derby games. They raise it for the big games. It's just random teams that they should be beating that they kind of struggled a bit more against this season.
That's true. That is true.
So I don't know. But
about Liverpool this year ain't been the same, and it can't be just Van Dijk. I don't know what it is. I'm trying to get my head around it. They're still a dangerous team.
I think it's fatigue. I think Klopp's made them run on and off that pitch for 2 seasons, and I think now it's just sort of caught up with them. I just think now they're just tired.
No, you're right. They were consistent for about 2 seasons in a row. Other than this season, they won Champions League. They were on fire. No, you're right. This season, they look tired.
The thing that Klopp does is and he did it at Dortmund, and he did the same thing at Mainz as well. Is he gets a really good first team 11, but he neglects to realise that it's a squad game now, especially in the Premier League. You need a good squad. Definitely. And there's players that I see there like Shaqiri. He hasn't given minutes. I don't think Shaqiri's a bad player. I never see him play. He brought that guy from Germany and then sent him on loan to Southampton.
No, from Austria. The Korean guy.
Yeah, Mino.
He came from Salzburg.
That's it. Yeah, and then he brought in a new left back from Greece. Hasn't used him. I've never seen him play. He doesn't rotate players, and as Breezy said, you can get away with that for a season, maybe even 2, but there's going to be a point where because Mane's it's shocked me how much his form has dropped off the edge of a cliff this season. Firmino, I'm not someone who doesn't rate Firmino. I think he does create space for the other 2
100%.
to be. So I don't just look at his numbers and say, oh, he doesn't score goals or he doesn't get that many assists. Because if you watch his movement on the pitch, he sucks in defenders so that those 2 have space. But 100%. if you're gonna play him, and then you're not going to rotate them, and then you're going to rely on Salah and Mane to score goals, and then only Salah turns up for a season.
Yeah,
You know,
Marnie's lost his shooting boots this year. And you know what it is? I was reading who was it? There was after Newcastle drew with Liverpool. A Liverpool fan either tweeted or sent an Instagram message to Max. What's his name? Maximum.
Maximum.
Yeah, and he said,
yeah.
please come to Liverpool and swap for Marnie. And he Maximum replied and said, have some respect for Marnie. I'm not on his level. Liverpool fans want Marnie to go. A few are wanting to go and for Maximum to come to them.
Yeah, people are really reactionary, man. Like, I think, you know, it's just very easy for them to forget just how good that guy's been from the moment he's come to Liverpool. Like, 100%. He was better than Salah last season, in my opinion. You know, like, his all-round game was better than Salah's last season. You're allowed to
Salah was the year before. Salah was the year before. Last year was Mane. Yeah, I agree with you.
Definitely.
Yeah.
You know?
I agree with you. And he was meant to come Spurs, but obviously we don't give out the right wages, so he went to Liverpool. It's only recently we started. But anyway. But yeah, Liverpool. Yeah, we'll see. Prodigy King. No, Kid Prodigy. Good evening. He said, what? Havertz is better than Kane.
Have a day off. And I'm an Arsenal fan.
And then we've got Bert Raccoon. I'm a Spurs fan. I didn't get too excited about. Yeah, I agree with you, but it was. Yeah, I agree with what he says there. I didn't get too excited. Several fans did, but we're going to get to Spurs now anyway.
There were some good goals though.
Yeah, we played Sheffield United. I predicted Spurs to score several goals. So yeah.
So Bale's that was a nice goal.
Oh no,
you need to see Sons. Sons was the best of his was the pick of the bunch.
I was at work. I couldn't see it.
Yeah, no, it was. There was some good, very good finishing. Very good.
Yeah. Sons from outside the box, across the goal, bent in, top bins.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right. It's all right. It's Sheffield United. All right, go on, Brizzy. What's the next one? Next game?
So the next one is Tottenham against Sheffield United.
Oh, look at that. I said we were better them, and we did. We had to. If we didn't, I'd have been down there protesting. What were you lot's predictions?
I said 2-1 Sheffield United.
Did you?
Yeah.
Wow.
I had Spurs to win that game.
But I think we got it quite seriously. So, but yeah, I'll stick with it. It was 2-1. I just thought they might have a bit of fight, but obviously that didn't happen. But it's a good game though, from what I saw of it anyway. Yeah.
Well, what was yours, King?
I can't remember my prediction, but I definitely had Spurs to win. Like Sheffield United they've gone, and yeah, it was a good game. Oh, I caught the highlights of it. You know what? Do you know what I always said as well? Yeah, I don't know what Jose was doing with Dele Alli. I really don't. Like that front four is, if you can keep Bale, if you go into the next season with that front four, you will score goals.
The thing is with Ali, he's been kind of missing for 2 seasons, even when Poch was there. So I don't know. He's kind of, I wouldn't say he's lost his mojo, but he slows down Spurs. But then the second half, he played a lot better than the first. So I just think, obviously, with him, he ain't played in a while, so you can't be too hard on him. Even Lo Celso. But yeah. Football United TV, big up, love the channel. Good evening to you as well. Cool. What was the next fixture?
It was Wolves against West Brom.
Oh, that was just now. You know, that was a good game, you know.
1-1.
Did it finish 1-1?
Why not? It was actually a good game.
Get out. I've actually befriended a West Brom fan on TikTok. He's class. This guy called Tom Garrett, and he was watching it because obviously he lives up there. He was watching it in a pub. All his mates are Wolves fans, and he was doing a live stream when they were 1-0 down, and they were just giving him hell. So yeah, he's going to be happy they got an equaliser.
Yeah, the thing is with Wolves, they're just, as I said, when they lost Jota and they lost their striker, they're just not the same team. No. They're missing a goal scorer. And even Fiore, flipping, no, he's just gone off the boil, man.
If I'm being honest, I think Traore is one of the most overrated players in the league.
Yeah.
In fact, I'd even go as far as to say he is the most overrated player in the league.
But he was banging last year, though. Last year, you had about 3 people to try and tie him down. He was good last year.
I just don't understand why he just he's got ability, but there's his end product. Has he even got an assist this season?
One.
Has he even got a goal this season?
No,
he's got one assist.
I think he's got 1 goal and 1 assist this year.
I don't think he's even got a goal. I think he's only got an assist.
No, he scored the other game against Fulham. That's what I remember. It all came up. Yeah, he banged in a goal and they won 1 in the last.
I heard all these big clubs were talking about. Yeah, Barcelona want to take him back. Liverpool want it, and I'm sat there thinking, for what though? I don't rate him.
No, think of it. He will take out. If it was last year, when he plays, there are at least 3 players were definitely assigned to mark him. So he's giving space to other players. But then this year, boy, he might be going to Colchester. So I don't even know.
I don't rate him. I do not rate him. Honestly, I don't get it. Honestly, I don't get the hype. But
he's died down this year, so I don't know what's happened to him.
Yeah, I mean, Neto, for me, that other guy that they got in central midfield, what's his name?
Oh, Neves.
I thought he was going
to Arsenal. I thought he was going to
He's a bad man. He's serious. He's a baller.
Baller, 100%.
Yeah, I rate him. And then they've got that other guy, Fabio. The guy that scored today, Fabio. He's going to be good.
Oh, Silva.
He's young fella, man. I like him as well.
I give it to him. He came here, and it's what everyone says. The Premier League's hard. He's come from the Portuguese league as well, and you come to the Premier League, it's hard. But he's getting used to it now, and he looked quite good today, to be honest. So,
yeah, no, I like him. So the next game is Burnley and West Ham, which are currently playing.
What's the score now on that one?
It is currently West Ham 2, Burnley 1.
West Ham are winning
2-1.
Come on, Burnley, man. We need a win.
We need it. Why do you not need a win? What are you not going for?
I think that's Harvey. That comment, a kid called Harvey. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hold on. Why do you not want West Ham to win, Arsenal? What are you not going for?
No, so basically, a little side thing I've got going on with one of my mates. She's a West Ham fan. I made a bet with her that we'd finish. Yeah, and if I lose the bet, I have to wear a West Ham top.
There are too many points ahead of you. Can you even catch them?
Don't. Seriously, I'm not looking forward to it. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to it. Nikki, if you're watching, I hate you. Yeah, and if you are watching, I want to say next season, normal settings will resume. Yeah, just watch.
It's evening to the Yid kids. Good evening.
I think that's Harvey.
Harvey.
Shout out.
I have to shout out to Sam. See, Sam, he's had bets on Tottenham finishing above Arsenal. I'm in a football group with him for about 4 seasons. And this season again, we should be finishing above you. He just keeps winning. I'm going to jump on the bet soon. So, evening, Sam. When was the last time you came above us? Let me touch wood in case you try to pull it off.
5 years ago.
Yeah. When's the last time you won a trophy?
You won the Audi Cup.
Oh, they sell cups at Audi now, do they? Yeah, nice. Oh, you're Daniel, right? Sorry, yeah, I thought you were someone else. Sorry, Daniel.
Good evening, Daniel. Cool. What was the next fixture? All right, let's go through some of these comments quickly. Who's this? Bert Raccoon again. What the F has David Moyes put in West Ham breakfast cereals? I agree with you. West Ham. Yeah,
he needs some credit.
Yeah,
I'll give him credit. And you know what? United, they for the way they treated him, it's if I'm honest, it's good to see his career being revived because he is a good manager. Do you know what I mean? It was just a case of the wrong time for him to go to United. It's like United is the biggest club in the world. I think stepping up there from Everton, no disrespect to Everton, I just think it was more that being thrown in the deep end, replacing Fergie, big shoes to fill.
Yeah.
So it's good to see him to have his career back on track now.
To be honest,
the same thing with United and Wenger.
Oh, 100%. I think Wenger and Ferguson are 2 big figures that It's hard to replace them. And I believe most Arsenal fans, if they're being honest with themselves, would have Wenger back all day. Right, you two have gone silent. So no, I would. Come on. Look at the football you're playing under Wenger to now. You lot ain't played.
Yeah, but the thing is, it's important to remember the players we had when we were playing under Wenger. You know, like, look at this squad now and tell me that, you know, the prime Wenger years, any one of these players would get into his prime squads. Not a chance. No way.
Maybe a Aubameyang. But I don't even know. This year has been terrible.
Yeah.
It's on his contract. He's just dipped massively.
No, he has. See, look at that. Sam says he's won about £500 the last 4 years on Spurs, on a bet with Spurs finna to buy for Arsenal. You know, it's crazy, isn't it?
Tell him you won't be winning any bets next year.
Oh, you think you're going to finish him up? Oh, I don't even know. Depends what Spurs we got. Okay, don't
throw my hat in the ring, man.
Don't forget
as well. That's the problem.
That's true. Don't forget to press the like button and share this page. Remember, it is the football. Oh my God, what's it called again? I just totally forgot. What's the name of the show again, you lot?
Fun Awesome.
Fine, awesome. That is it. Apology. Cool. What was the next fixture?
That's it.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah.
Oh, that was
that's
quick.
all of them.
All right, let's go through some of these messages here. We've got West Ham season turning point was comeback against Spurs. I agree. I don't know how we done that.
Do you know what? Do you know what I told my mate as well? Yeah, this mouthy little Spurs fan friend I've got. Yeah, your turning point, Spurs' turning point this season was coming to the Emirates.
No way.
Tell me I'm lying.
The turning point was losing.
Tell me
Liverpool.
I'm lying.
Liverpool away when we should have beaten them. We sat back and we had 2 chances. If we scored one of those chances, we would have won that game.
You didn't go to Anfield expecting anything from that game, yeah?
No, I didn't.
So
but we had
you weren't too crestfallen when you left with nothing, yeah? When you lot came to the Emirates, yeah, you were like, this is the worst Arsenal we've seen in ages. We've won 5 games in a row. Yeah, we're gonna go there and slap these boys. You lost, and then the next game you went to Dynamo, and we all know what happened there. So, as I said, the turning point for your season was coming to the Emirates, and I meant it.
I think even before that, we played negative football. I still think the Liverpool game was a turning point. Even for me, I was like, oh, what are they doing? What's the next one? And for another 100, happy Saints. That is it. Happy St. Guna's Day. That's the word I was looking for. It's coming soon.
You got to copy our style, though. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? That's how you're in our shadow. That's how I know it. Do you know what I mean? We have said Tottenham Day I've celebrated that thing, 30 odd years of my life. Yeah, like every dog has to have his day. Yeah, we gave you a couple of years. Enjoy it. It's not coming next year. All right. Okay. Yeah. All right.
We've got here from Gemma.
Yes, Gemma.
Wenger's an old man. You need to be looking for fresh blood. Nah, he's good, man. He's good.
Yeah, no, I think, yeah, I don't think you can. You know, I look, we're in disarray at the moment, but bringing Wenger back for me is, I want him, if we get a takeover, to be like part of the board member and part of like the backroom setup.
Yeah.
But managing, I don't think. Nah, I don't think he can. Yeah.
Do you think Arteta will? Is he doing? Do you think he's doing a good job?
I think this is where we're quite divided. I think our fan bases, because I think he's actually doing quite with the players that he's got. He's doing all right. The only thing that I couldn't have to fault him on is Thursday's game, because that formation, that tactics was all him, and to play a false 9, we've never done it for years, or even ever. You just can't. I can't justify it for me. So I like him. I want him to stay, but he needs the investment.
Okay.
Yeah,
right.
I think he's doing as good as this appalling board will allow him to do, which isn't very well. But he does make mistakes. He's got mistakes in him, and I think there are some things where he tries to be cute too much. Particularly persisting with a playing out from the back system when the only relatively good defender on the ball, relatively good ball passing defender we have is David Luiz. So yeah, I think he doesn't escape my criticism fully, but I think he's doing as good a job as as the circumstances would allow. And what Arsenal fans need to realise, right, yeah, is we keep going at managers. Yeah. So it was Wenger, right? Then Wenger got sacked, then we brought in Emery, then it was Emery. And now what they don't realise is this pattern where Kroenke will let them sign one or two players to let you think that they're being backed, and then he just crickets, he doesn't follow it up. So that for me is the biggest problem. We need to get those Kroenkes out.
Cool.
100%.
I think you got a message there for you, Gooner King.
Say nothing, yeah? Yeah? Yeah, I'm good for 50, yeah? Next season, 50 quid, yeah? Record this, yeah? You heard it here first, yeah? We're finishing above Spurs next season. 50 quid, yeah? It's done.
Cool. They've got Dynamo game was the Spurs turning point.
Yeah, but the thing is, what I was saying is what happened in the game before that Dynamo game, What's to say if you were beaten Arsenal, you probably would have gone into that game confident. Do you know what I mean? There would have been an air of confidence and a swagger about you, but you were crestfallen.
There was no excuse. You should never have lost that game. 3-0 as well, but anyway. Bro, that Firmino goal was a foul. I don't know what game that was. What, the Spurs one?
I think he's thinking about the Liverpool one.
Oh yes, it was a foul. Yes, he fouled Dyer. You're right, it was a foul. But when you play Liverpool, at home and Man U at home, you might as well just give up the goals. Goonie King again. How are you throwing shade at you, man? 9th and 10th? Yeah, I agree with that.
It's quite simple, yeah. Like it's so easy to do this with Spurs fans, yeah. Right, 2008, your last trophy, yeah. Right, let's get this right, yeah. Let's get this correct, yeah. The last decade has been Arsenal Football Club's banter years, absolute banter years, yeah. And you, man, have been out here living your best life, yeah. Where's the accolades to show for it?
Kings of North London. We'll be Kings again.
Kings again. Right. When we on the Kings again?
This season, we are the Kings of North.
No.
Well, we're clutching at straws right now, so we'll have that. Ear right for next Arsenal manager.
Don't know about that. I think Gemma's on a sabotage thing, man.
This one's a good one. He's doing a fantastic job. I agree with you, Sam.
How's Jose doing?
He's what do you mean? He's at Talk Sport now. I swear he's in a newspaper. Is he Guardian or somewhere? I see him anyway. He killed our club. You've got Paul Carr. Wenger had enough opportunities to become a board member if he wanted to before. Maybe true. We've got Sam again. So if you ain't getting back, how the hell are you going to finish above us? I agree with that.
Oh, easy. You're going to lose Harry Kane in the summer. Simple.
He might go. And we've got this season's been really strange. No fans, COVID rules causing issues with transfer, etc. I think you need to give Arteta at least till next January. I agree. I don't think anyone's going to have money like that to be spending during this whole summer. So
I don't know. I think the top 6 teams, because of the pressure that's been put onto them, I say the top 6, I mean the big 6. The ones that tried to break away into the ESL thing now. You saw the protests with United. I think a lot of those owners are going to be trying to, if the Kroenkes don't sell up, then they've got to put up, as far as I'm concerned. And if they don't, then they just need to be chased out of town with pitchforks. It's no joke, yeah.
So do you think this new guy from Spotify is going to come in and make grand changes? Remember, they come in with these big plans, and then when reality kicks in, he might not have the money like that.
Yeah.
Say that again?
He's got the backing of what? 3 Arsenal legends.
And he's got money though? Oh, he has. Okay. All right, Gemma. It's all right. We'll come back. Liverpool seems to be our bogey team. That's fine. Kings with no crown. Oh, Spurs. And then we've got Sam. Last comment. Give Arteta till 2029, please. If he continues how he is, 100% I agree with you.
Listen. Just make sure you clean the cabinet, yeah. all that dust in it, man. Yeah, you might want to just.
Sorry, last comment. Is this true?
Yeah,
that is true.
He is.
So do you think he will do a good job for you lot then?
Yeah.
I think we need to be careful. You know, like we can't just be blowing smoke up people's backsides without seeing anything to show for it. But what we've seen in 16 years of Kroenke being involved with this club and then getting more and more control and ownership from it, buying out Usmanov being someone that wanted to invest heavily in the squad, is that we have regressed somewhat. So I just think at this stage, anything's got to be better than giving these guys another 16 years.
How long they've been there?
That's the way I see it. Yeah. Huh?
How long have they been there at Arsenal? 16 years.
It's like 2013.
No, that's
full takeover.
That's when he did the full takeover.
Yeah.
When he bought out Usmanov shares. But they've been there longer.
Right.
Yeah.
Because they've increased their shareholding gradually, basically.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe to the page. To the Final Whistle Show. Catch us again on Friday when we're going to do the preview of next weekend's show. I'm sure all three of us will be there again, including Deji. Sounds free. Cool.
Yeah.
So everyone, have a nice week, and I'll catch you then.
Take it easy.
Take care.
Bye.